Hello, I'm Jashykins, and this was actually my first season finale of Supernatural that I watched, live. It was not really live, I DVR'd it, but it wasn't like I viewed this months afterwards or, years afterwards. I actually viewed it really close to when it aired, so I would say it was a surprise, but I think it was my need of going, I know this shit's gonna be painful. I've seen other fucking season finales. I know this is just gonna be too painful to handle. So I'm like, on Twitter and Tumblr, I was like, I'll just see a few spoilers. Oh, that's how my heart's gonna get broken. I'm all prepared now for getting my heart ripped out of my chest, and I wasn't adequately prepared even. But let's start off with the positive points. And anyways, this episode is called Sacrifice, so we all knew something was going to be sacrificed, and I guess the ending sort of reminded me of the ending of The Cabin in the Woods. Mind you, they're both different, but the same thing goes of, oh, fuck the world, I'm going to, not save the world because reasons. Both reasons in Sacrifice and The Cabin in the Woods were different, but it amounted to the same sort of cliche of, I care more about this or you than, the whole world. And yes, I know Dean and Sam are very close. They have great brotherly love with each other. They're close, so I can understand Dean going, hey Sam, if you complete this final and third trial, you will die. I don't fucking care about the gates of hell being sealed, even though that's really, as a hunter, should be his thing of, if there's no demons and shit in this world, the world will be safer. We'll just have normal problems to deal with. I can finally retire, drink a couple beers. But now he goes, okay, fuck, demons not coming to Earth ever again. Let's save my brother Sam. And I get where that is, especially from an emotional standpoint, but it is such a cliche of, abandoning reason to save someone you love. They did well in this episode, I admit, because Sam and Dean being close as brothers, for one, is the whole basis of the show. Yes, I'm Destiel shipper, but if there weren't, Dean and Sam, working together in the series, there would be no reason at all for the series to go on. It's a story of two brothers up against the world. Really into story there. So I can get why they needed Sam to be alive, but these are the Winchesters. They've died. They can just come back. But also to show Dean's love for Sam, saying, hey Sam, I really care about you, and Sam, because Sam was using these defenses of, you don't really care about me, so yeah, I can get why it worked well in the show. I just don't really like the cliche at all. Then, in the promo for this episode, Abaddon, oh fuck, I really love her character. I'm sorry for screwing up the name, but Abaddon was shown in the promo, and it seemed like she was going to be big, at least a little. And she is maybe there for 2 minutes and then she's tossed out. Now, the character, I highly assume, will not be, is not dead for good, that she'll probably be back in season 9. But the actress who played her, was, if I screw up this actress's name, I am so fucking sorry. Elena Huffman. And she did a fucking awesome job as the character. She had this presence of, I'm a badass and I know it, and everyone else is lower than me. Last episode she was Crowley's King of Hell. She's like, and so I think in this episode her wanting to become Queen of Hell wasn't so much, I want to rule over people. It was, that fucking little bastard, he doesn't deserve this. I just have to rule because that little bitch. Yeah, I can't. No, I'm sorry. Then Castiel sort of seemed to form up this friendship with Metatron, who is the scribe. And last episode, everyone sort of knew that Metatron was up to no good. I mean, the first trial was killing. I mean, this is supposed to be an angel trial. I didn't think killing would be the first thing on the list, But Castiel, I think, is blinded by, his sort of short-sightedness, where he goes, okay, I just need to get this goal, and this is the right goal. And so once he's on that path, it seems to be actually very hard for him to veer from it, even though he's one of those angels that can go different ways. It just takes a little push, a big push. And so he's trusting Metatron. He even gets Dean to join in on completing the angel trials. And Kevin says, hey, Dean, there isn't anything called the angel trials on this angel tablet, because Kevin the prophet is like, yeah, but they're fucking fake. I don't know what the hell Cass is talking about. Cass is like, no, I'm right. Metatron has to be right. I think it was more of Cass going, I fucking want to believe this because I want to redeem myself. And Naomi comes and says, hey, I've been inside Metatron's head. He's fucking lying. He's up to no good. It's just not going to end well. And at the start, the season, at least when Naomi was introduced, I was like, that fucking bitch, I just fucking die. Come on, can we kill her soon enough? Can we just kill her? Kill her. Just get her off. And the Supernatural writers did the coolest thing. They made me like Naomi. I mean, I don't agree with what she did, but I can see why she did it. And, if she had been getting longer time on Supernatural, definitely after this episode, if she had survived, I think we would have seen a much more three-dimensional character, because I think that's what was starting to form. I was like, okay, you made me love this character. She's getting three-dimensional. We'll get to understand more about her. But after Naomi talks to Cass and Dean, Cass is like, no, Metatron's right. I'm going straight up to heaven. And then he finds Naomi dead. And Metatron gets, Cass and takes his grace out. And for those unfamiliar with Supernatural and for some fucking reason are watching this video, you should watch Supernatural. Why the fuck do you get over 9 minutes in, close to 10 minutes? Never mind. But the grace is what gives an angel his or her powers. And so Metatron takes that out, and it turns out the angel trials were fake, as Kevin pointed out, and were really a way to cast angels out of heaven. Just saying, angels go out. And Metatron's reasons for this are, long story short, actually it's a very short story short, that he was basically forced out of his home and he had to go into hiding. So, all this time he's comforting himself with books and such, but then, at the back of the mind is thinking, I hate them all. They fucking, they cause my life to be a living hell. And so, of course, he would get all these revenge ideas, especially over hundreds of years. And so, the angel trials were really a spell to cast angels out, because Metatron was like, fucking hell, if I can't be here, no one can. Fuck them all. So, the angels coming down was just like really fucking heartbreak. There's one angel coming down, and I want to kill whoever pointed this out and made the GIF. But it definitely highlights there one angel is falling down, and you can tell he's trying to flap his wings, just trying to take control because he doesn't want to fall. He knows what's happening, he doesn't want to, and then his wings get ripped off his back and he plummets down. It's a fucking heartbreaking scene, You see Dean and Sam and Cass looking up, and it's just, you're realizing the angels are falling so horrible, and then the fucking credits come, and I heard some people say that they shouted. I was like, and I was basically in a ball of pain. Those are really the highlights. Were there problems? Yes, as some of you lovely people on Tumblr have pointed out. Meg was redeeming herself. And, I guess not many of the fans took to Meg redeeming herself. But once Crowley came, was partially redeemed, they were going, oh, Crowley. And it would have been nice, if Meg had survived and got redeemed, because she's been working for a long time. No. But was glad to see Crowley be more human, and I hope next season we get a evil, conniving Crowley that, is struggling with himself. Because I think he's maybe partially cured, so he has this human and demon side conflicting. It'll be very interesting to see how that works. Because, yeah. And Jody, yeah, I heard some people complain, but the thing with the whole hex bag, right fucking in front of you. As here's this strange thing, let's destroy it, why is it here? And I assume that after her run with the Winchesters, the whole thing that went down there, that she'd at least research simple things like hex bags and shit. Or at least, Charlie, big run-in with the Winchesters, and she started fucking researching. I think it might, she researched, so. But long story short, Supernatural episode Sacrifice Great season finale. I liked it. It left you cringing and wanting more, and it will be painful months waiting for the next episode, but good job. Can't wait till season 9, and my review of season 8 of Supernatural will be up probably in around a week. I can't remember if there's another series finale or two of shows that I'm watching, but there are. Just be aware. Supernatural 1 is getting top priority because this is the one I watched first, but just be aware, yeah. But I mentioned it again. But it will be up hopefully in around a week. If it takes a little bit longer, just be aware. My fiance, Rev Resner, is coming over. He's coming over, so like things are slowed down a little. Yeah. Anyways, I have been Jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. If you want to contact me on Twitter, you can do so at jashykins. My Facebook page is jashykins fan page. Well, facebook.com/jashykins fan page. And if you're on Tumblr, this is how I look. This is the smexy me. Anyways, I'm Jashykins. My Tumblr is jashykins.tumblr.com. Hey. And if you're viewing this on my blog, thank you just for watching. Comment below, share amongst friends and family, and hey, now that you're on my blog, just explore. Oh, and if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, yada yada yada. Follow me. I'm fucking awesome. Yeah. Well, this Supernatural hiatus is going to be painful. And for those of you watching, I'm actually more concerned about seeing if Hannibal gets renewed for a second season. And congrats to everyone who made it possible for Eat the Rude to trend worldwide and in the US. Great fucking job. Hopefully, I just hope that NBC will hear us and we'll get renewed for a second season, because that show is the shit. And if you haven't yet watched it, watch it. This week's episode I'll probably get to reviewing. So, yeah, just watch it. It more than deserves your support. And I'm plugging like Hannibal into every piece I do now. Oh, this show's going to ruin my life. And until next video, goodbye.